The end of an era on Metro North. The quiet car is officially gone.
What? Oh.
Yes, say it ain't so. The quiet car program began in 2011 and was suspended during the pandemic. Someone on X recently asked Metro North if they were planning to bring it back, but the agency responded saying they have no plans to restore it.
Oh, bring it back. Come on. All right. This morning, communities in Southern California ravaged by last month's wildfires are dealing with the aftermath of a powerful storm. Heavy rain triggered multiple mudslides and flash floods yesterday, damaging roads, vehicles, and some buildings. The severe weather prompted evacuation orders and warnings in multiple counties, but the majority happened around the Los Angeles area. Fortunately, no serious injuries have been reported. But Danny, is there a way you can explain this for people who don't understand why we always focus on after wildfires we get these?
And in all fairness, you have already gotten into this, but like, look at how this problem has exacerbated. And I'm trying to remember what I've learned from you. Something about burn scars?
Right.
Am I saying that right?
You are. So the burn scar, right? All of a sudden there's no vegetation. There's nothing to absorb all of this water. And the ground is dry. Remember, they are experiencing drought in Southern California, so the ground has a really tough time soaking up any of that, and they're not getting any help from any sort of bushes or shrubbery or vegetation in general. So all of that water all of a sudden becomes runoff. Imagine what 5 inches of rain, when we know an inch or two can float a car, when you have 5 inches rushing, I mean, it can do some serious damage, as you just saw there. And that is a lot of moisture. That would be a lot of moisture for us. If you remember, a couple Septembers ago, Brooklyn had all of that significant flooding. I think we picked up about 8 inches of rain in Brooklyn when we had that significant flooding. So they're dealing with 5 over areas that have absolutely no way to absorb the water. And it's just, it is significant. It hurts your heart because if it's not one thing, it's the other, right? It was too dry, massive fires. Right. It's too wet, massive mudslides. So just
so you're looking at that, and then we have our own bout with weather that's coming once again.
Oh my gosh, I know, we just can't catch a break. Today is technically our break. We're enjoying sunny skies and quiet conditions between the rounds, but we're right back to the messy weather into tomorrow. But I'm loving the sunshine today, even if it's coming with cold conditions. We're hovering right around freezing across the 5 boroughs. Rockaway Beach is a touch above it at 36 degrees, but 31 for the East Village and Fordham, 33 in Gravesend this morning. Looking off to our north and west, we are still seeing a few 20s on the map here, but it looks like to the 30s now for White Plains, 33 in Belmar. Factor in the wind, and it feels like teens and 20s. Well, north and west up in Rock Hill, it feels like single digits. But the bottom line is bundle up. Yes, it's so nice to see the sunny skies, but it's quite cold today with the drop in temperature, but also the gusty wind. Right now, 30 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts as expected. Any sort of wind advisories are off to our north and east, but it's still going to be a noticeably blustery day to go along with our sunny skies and colder conditions. But enjoy this break because it doesn't last long. As we move into tomorrow afternoon, snow slides back in with a winter weather advisory already posted immediately north and west of the city. This starts tomorrow right around midday and lasts through Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, depending on how far north you live. So let's time it out. Today is sunny skies. It's highs landing in the mid to upper 30s. It's feeling colder than that because of the wind, but overall the most quiet of the next several, so enjoy it while we have it. For your Friday night plans, your Valentine's date night, I don't see any significant weather worries other than the fact that it is quite cold. After the sun sets tonight, our wind speeds will taper off, so wind isn't as much of an issue, but cloud cover does increase. Bottom line, dress for 20s. It will be quite cold. Into tomorrow morning, more clouds on the way. We'll wake up to a dry but cloudy and cold start to our Saturday morning, and then by midday, we're starting to see a little life on radar. Snow slides in from west to east, so right around midday for our far suburbs, well west, excuse me. By about 2 p.m., we're seeing that leading edge closer to the city, and by 3 or 4, it looks like snow across the board. We continue with this steady and widespread snowfall through late afternoon, early evening, and then we start to see a rain transition from south to north, which means in the city, we're transitioning to a sleety mix by, I would say, 9-10 p.m., and looks like straight rain as we move toward midnight. That takes us overnight to first thing Sunday morning. Sunday morning is still going to be unsettled with scattered showers, but then we see widespread steady rain set in for the second half of Sunday. We'll get to that in a second, but starting first with how much snow we're expecting tomorrow afternoon and evening, it's significant. Well north and west of the city, 3 to 6 inches. Immediately north of New York City, 1 to 3 inches, and from the city south, a coating to an inch before that rain transition. Now we're getting to the rain on Sunday. Again, the morning is unsettled, but the second half of the day Sunday, we expect a widespread, steady, soaking rainfall. This bringing in totals that are pretty impressive. We're talking 1 to 2 inches of rain on Sunday, so that is the reason we're issuing another AccuWeather alert for Sunday. So there is a lot going on in the weekend forecast. It makes you grateful for the sunny conditions we're enjoying today, even if it is quite cold. Today, mostly sunny, cold and blustery. It feels like 20s, even with air temperature in the 30s. Tonight, increasing clouds as the wind diminishes. And then tomorrow, yes, we're expecting that snow to slide in. So there's an AccuWeather alert for the second half of your Saturday as the snow arrives. It then turns to a mix and then to rain overnight into Sunday. We keep the AccuWeather alert in play on Sunday because of the soaking rainfall that we expect. The temperature should be mild enough on Sunday that it is all rain rather than snow. And then we're right back to the cold conditions next week. Our highs fall to the 20s and 30s with a blustery wind Monday into Tuesday. But this active weather pattern settling in for the weekend as well. We're watching it.
All right. Well, I'm glad you gave us a brief respite for Valentine's.
Yeah.
Trying to help.
I like
right?
how you did that. And you know, because it's Valentine's Day, it is a fitting reminder that it's also Heart Health Month.
Yeah.
And it's really an important topic because heart disease is still the leading cause of death in the United States.